What the hell is the difference between a clementine and a mandarin orange? I know that a tangerine is a different fruit. It's just nomenclature? It's not? Dialguiga's here! Dialguiga! What's the difference between a mandarin orange and a clementine? Size and sweetness? Yeah, but what's the difference? No one speaks clementine? Okay, be that as it may. I know we've been through this. It's kind of crazy that they still make mandarin oranges with seeds in them. Little surprise pockets of pure bitterness. Sometimes you'll buy a seedless mandarin orange and then like one of the things has a seed in it. And you're like, brother, you got to send this back to quality control. Citrus is falling off? What are you, it's wintertime. This is when citrus pops off. This is citrus season. I know it feels like it should be summer, that it's citrus season, because like oranges grow in hot climates and stuff like that. But I'm telling you, they peak in the wintertime. 2008, 1.2 billion views. Da-da-da-da, you keep me stressing that I'm stressing my load. You keep me guessing that I've got a big chode. Don't let me down. No, 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 no. Okay, I don't know this one yet. Let's go with bass. 2008, 1.2 billion views. Oh, it's Poker Face. Or it. Doesn't know that never gonna love me undercover. Gonna suck you, I'm your lover, I'm your brother, I'm your mother. Something like it's Poker Face, right? Yes, it is. It is. You got it in two. I'm crazy, dude. Ooh, I like that. You guys hear the Beethoven cover of Poker Face? She's got to love nobody. Your friend who claims to not like pizza? I don't listen to pop music. Hey, have you heard the... hey, who's the lady who plays the violin on YouTube? I need that for this joke to work. Who's the lady? Is it Lindsay Sterling? That sounds right to me. Your friend who claims to not like pizza? Oh, sorry, I don't listen to pop music. By the way, have you heard the Lindsay Sterling cover of Poker Face on YouTube? It goes crazy. I gotta be honest, that sounds like shit. I get that it's just a MIDI cover, but that this has no reason to exist outside of Bandle. The original song is perfectly fine. Nobody spent 8 hours on this. They just told ChatGPT to do it. Sorry, I got 2/16 of the orange left. Bro, your Halloween tweet did numbers? Your Halloween tweet did numbers. It does have 22,000 likes. Holy fuck. Eat This Wemby has 1,000 likes. It's the first time I've hit the millennium milestone on a Wemby. That story is true, by the way. I don't know why someone... later they said they were just joking after they got ratioed, but I did not make it up. We went out trick-or-treating for like an hour, and then my daughter was like, I have to go potty. So we walked home, we went potty, and then she was like, I don't want to go out trick-or-treating anymore. And I was like, okay, no problem. We ate some candy and watched Skeleton Dance on Disney+. Then she said, I don't want to see anything else scary. So we turned on the Canucks game. It's not a joke. And it would make more sense if they were playing badly, but they're actually playing pretty good. Anyway. And then, so we were giving out candy to the kids who came to our house to trick or treat. By the way, I don't know what happened. Did you know you're old if you say trick or treat now? Every 12 to 17-year-old that came to our door said, Happy Halloween. I don't know if it's a regional thing. There was like, we were the only people saying trick or treat. Happy Halloween is taken over somehow. I don't understand. I've been out of the game for too long. Try that in a small town. Sometimes they do just stare at you with their pillowcases open. Yes, I did. I saw the tweet, and it's there's some truth to it. They were nice about it. There's nothing like rude about it, but there were like the first group of kids that came. One of the kids was wearing like a suit, and then it looked like he had like a GoPro as his head, and I was like, nice cameraman costume. And then they went like, wow, someone finally knows who we are. And I went, of course, you're Skibbity Toilet. And they went, wow! Like there was no shot. They expected this bald man with a salt and pepper stubble to know Skibbity Toilet, and I blew their minds. You made their night? Bro, they made my night. They made my week. And then I got the second hit. And then I bumped again until I bumped again and said, how can I get back there too anyway? Because then Apollo said, I'm struggling because apparently this has been going on all year and this is the first time I've ever heard of this. Guess what, motherfucker? Through a Mobius strip of space-time continuum, my ass is younger than Apollo now. Doesn't make any sense. I'm pretty sure he was born in like 1995. Guess what? I'm younger than you. Get smoked, kid. Also, I don't know what was going on. I felt like self-conscious. I thought we were late going out to trick-or-treat. We have a 3-year-old. We went out at 6:30. I was like stressing out, but I was like, it makes sense. We'll eat dinner first, okay? We'll eat dinner, then we'll go out, so that's covered. We're not coming back and eating dinner at like 8:39, whatever. We went out at 6:30. One of the first houses we hit, knock on the door. The dude's like, oh, sorry, we were not ready yet. And then it took him like a minute, and he handed us the bowl of candy. And then he pulled out one of those like traffic counters and clicked it and said, you guys are the first group tonight. And I was like, it's like 6:41 now. When the hell did people start trick-or-treating? I mean, I figured we would see kids starting at like 4:30 or 5. The Wemby Slender Man was pretty good. Absolutely. Great costume. He is really tall. We only got 7 kids this year. I would say I think we got 40. And the reason I know almost the number is because like 2 years ago, my mom and my wife made like Halloween goodie bags to give out, and we got 1 kid. I think they made like 50. And then the next year, we were like, that's fine. We'll just reuse the goodie bags and put new candy in them. And we got none kids. So we've been moving around these like paper bags with stickers on them that say Happy Halloween. And then finally this year, my wife refilled them with candy yet again. And we had enough kids to give out all of the Halloween goodie bags. And then also we gave out a little candy out of pocket. So we finally got rid of that extra inventory we've been holding. Also, I don't know if you saw, my wife was dressed as Mike Wazowski. It was really good because every time, like you can't see her face at all. Every time we went to a house, it would be like me and my daughter at the door because she couldn't really make it up the stairs because like she can't see anything in the costume, which makes perfect sense. So I would like knock on the door, and then my daughter would go trick or treat, and then they would give her some candy, and then they would go like, what about your other kid? And then I would go, oh, that's my wife. And they would always be like, oh, okay, sorry, I didn't know. And I'm like, yeah, no, I know. You're like the 20th person tonight to be like confused. They just assumed that it was another child inside of that costume. Can you please address the home-baked goods on Halloween Reddit post? I didn't see it. 38-year-old girlfriend who still says, did you address the Halloween baked goods on Reddit post? Twitter is debating whether or not John Fetterman is canceled, and I just can't with this hell site today. Me heard the phrase John Fetterman and my gym shorts rode up so high that I almost passed out. I think I have COVID. Sorry, okay. Grew up very poor. Now I'm able to be the cool house. You get a cookie. Picture is Ziploc bags, each one containing 1 to 2 homemade baked goods. I hate to break it to you, but 99% of these will go in the trash. No one is letting their kids eat baked goods from strangers. What a sweet idea, but as a parent, I wouldn't let my kids eat them. Love the passion. Next time, buy full-size candy bars. I think your heart's in the right place. I have to agree with most people. Once a parent sees this, it's not going to be eaten. Okay, here's the thing. I don't believe anyone is going to put poison or drugs in my kids' Halloween candy. What I would do probably is give my kids the custom or the factory candy, and I would eat the homemade baked goods myself. Because the homemade baked goods are probably delicious. And if I die, like, big whoop. I'm not sweating that. I'll eat the popcorn ball or the brownie or whatever. And my kid, they don't, because I used to get homemade baked goods for Halloween sometimes as well. And I didn't want to eat that shit when I was like 8. I was like, give me the Skittles, man. Greatest crime ever committed, poisoning hundreds of people from my home address with my face visible. Yeah. I was actually thinking about it last night. I was like proud of my generation because I feel like I've heard a lot less of like moral panic over like they found a razor blade inside of a candy apple. You know, like they'd happen like one time in 1989, and then my entire childhood it was like, don't ever eat an apple you get from a house on Halloween. But apparently it's still going around. The rumors are still going around. But I thought we got over it, but apparently not. I mean, I'll just tell you, if I get an apple on Halloween, it's going in the compost. I'm perfectly capable of purchasing my own apples. I will say, we love when people give out the full-size candy bars, don't we, folks? We do. But also, we were so early to one house last night, they gave us 2 full-size candy bars. Holy brother. Also, I was kind of a game bot. I don't know if you're here. We're not playing Headbangers, so I don't know if you're here. I was kind of offended that you tried to yes and my real story about Skibbity Toilet by saying, let me guess, you gave them a travel-sized toothpaste. You know, because of inflation, a travel-sized toothpaste is fucking like $6.50 or something like that now. Chocolate bars are still like $1 each. Like for some reason, they're inflation resistant. Travel-sized toothpaste is like really expensive. There's no shot my ass is going, that's like premium to be giving out travel-sized toothpaste. They lock up the toothpaste too in some places. They should lock up the green Sensodyne. Maybe they'll actually be able to keep some in stock. Why don't you just use the blue Sensodyne? Because it's got fucking sodium thiopental or whatever in it that gives you canker sores if you got an allergy to it, which I found out after using it about 150 times that I do. How old are you to have opinions on Sensodyne? Listen, bro. It's not an opinion. It's a fact. Blue Sensodyne contains sodium lauryl sulfate, which if you have a sensitivity to it, ironically, given that it's a toothpaste for people with sensitive teeth, causes you to get canker sores. If you get canker sores, go check your toothpaste. If it is blue Sensodyne or it contains sodium lauryl sulfate, also known as SLS, go check it out. It might save you some grief. I remember where we came from. Okay. I didn't learn this from my degree. My degree didn't teach me about this. It didn't teach me. I'm telling you, go check it out for yourself. You may discover something that you weren't ready for. He's right. I switched to Tom's from Crest, and I haven't had a canker sore to this day. To this day! I'm a green. No, that's true. I'm a green Sensodyne man. But if you're a blue Sensodyne user, I mean, obviously some people out there are using it just fine, coming out of their cage because they want it all. This definitely feels like. No, I remember you. Oh, he pins my arms behind my back. I remember that now. The other part of that Skibbity Toilet tweet was also true. Kate is proud. I'm 3.5 years older than my wife, so she thinks that I'm 80 and she's like 25. It kind of shook her worldview when I said these kids are dressed as Skibbity Toilet, and she said, "What's that?" And I was like, "Oh, she doesn't know." And then she watched Skibbity Toilet, and she was like, "What the hell is this?" And I was like, you have to believe me, I don't know. I've literally never seen it. I'm only familiar with it because I, like, work online. So people come into my chat, and they're like, "Did you see that Hassan poured a charged lemonade from Panera down the original Skibbity Toilet?" And I do think she got a little bit of the ick when she watched Skibbity Toilet. She was like, "I thought my husband was like a respectable dad. There's no reason. Don't kill me. There's no reason that he should know what this is." Did you eat any Halloween candy? Yes. My kid got a Tootsie Roll. I feel like we as humanity probably should not be eating Tootsie Rolls anymore. It's sugar, corn syrup, and palm oil mixed together. But it's too late for me. I already enjoy the flavor of a Tootsie Roll for some reason, which probably means that I'm 175 years old. So I said, "Don't eat that Tootsie Roll. I'll take the Tootsie Roll." And then we went to one house. They gave us a snack-sized bag of crispy minis. Like Quaker Oats rice cakes. And I was like, I was pogging up. But at the same time, I was like, you forgot to buy candy, right? This is like stuff you pack for your kids' lunches, which is fine. So I went to town on the crispy minis too. I like a crispy mini. I like the big ones too, the crispy megas. And don't say "me too, brother" to that comment. I see you. Should have given out some Coke Zeros. I mean, in my old neighborhood when I was a kid, there would be houses that would give out like a canned ginger ale or something like that. And honestly, I think it's fine as long as it only exists as like a small proportion of the Halloween houses. If I've gotten 30 fun-size candies and chocolates, one ginger ale would hit hard. It gives me something to drink while I'm eating the candy. But if I'm like going out and every other house is giving you a can of soda, then after a while you're like, this bag is fucking heavy, bro. We had a dentist on our block who gave out toothpaste and floss. Useful, but irritating for sure. Lame ass dentist, man. Like, yeah, come on, you're off the clock. I got an idea. It looks like this. Hey, come get me. I was almost so smart. He's a genius, dude. It hit him. It hit him. I saw it. Some of the houses growing up used to give us Christian pamphlets. Not my ass opening my mailbox to a letter that says "Dear Neighbor" and assuming it was going to be someone saying like, "Hey, we missed you when you moved in, but welcome to the neighborhood." And then I open that shit up and it's like, "Do you want to join the Jehovah's Witnesses?" And I'm like, what the fuck? They didn't even put their return address on it. Like, that's how you know they knew what kind of response they were getting. I've gotten like 3 handwritten letters like that in the past month. 'Tis the season, bro. Who is Jehovah and what is he witnessing? Listen, we're just telling jokes here. We're not trying to offend people. But isn't Jehovah Sephiroth's dad? Wait, no, sorry. It's problematic. Sephiroth's mom? Sephiroth's creator? The entity that provided the genetic material to ascend Sephiroth? That's Genova. Oh. How do you know about that? This is the thing that's funny is like I was a turbo nerd when Final Fantasy VII came out. And then you could make jokes about Final Fantasy VII for like fucking 25 years. And now I can't make jokes about Final Fantasy VII anymore because there's spoilers for the Final Fantasy VII remake. You know, they took some of my best material. They ripped off my whole flow, bar for bar, line for line. I can't even tell you anymore that you fight Dr. Hojo at the end of Act 2 and it's total bullshit. I can't even fucking tell you that the hardest boss in the game. No, don't tell us about the final boss. It's not the final boss. You're literally just running, and then you fight a robot that has like, it looks like a coat hanger, and it's got 2 arms, and it grabs your 2 of your fucking party members, and you're just stuck there with Yuffie. She doesn't have any DPS, and you're like, what am I gonna do here, brother? What am I gonna do? The Riddler gave you a box that has a key? I'm not, if the Riddler sends me anything, I am not opening it. That can only play into his hand. The Rizzler? Did you see that collage of Wikipedia articles about humorously named American Navy vessels? The USS Rizzy, the USS Giat, the Sigma-class cruiser. And then the 4th one was just the USS Ohio, which I'm glad other people find it funny.
Back. Wow, you're really something. Seriously, that's impressive. How did you follow me all the way here? Fighting is always my last choice, you know? But you're not getting anywhere near my sister, friend. You'll have to go through me first. And I actually thought we were friends. Was any of that true?
I deadass don't remember this guy. It's not for the meme.
There's only one reason we were given a mission. I'll let you go if you give me gold coin fruit. Sometimes you can buy a friendship. Is it the best way to make a friendship? Who knows, but it does work. So much talking. I'm tired of that too now. There's no way
Lin-Manuel Miranda in Hamilton be like,
continue this conversation, stalker style. And those conversations only end when somebody dies. So let's chat, you goddamn talking ragdoll!
Yeah, you're the one talking, bro. I'm Pinocchio.
You don't get near my sister, got it?
I don't know who you are, dude. How far are you into the story? I don't know, like 95% of the way done. I'm a little embarrassed that I still could easily lose, when all I'm doing is hitting you with my heavy attack and walking backwards. That being said, in my head, the only thing that I can hear is the Rizzler, and I have no idea why someone said the Rizzler earlier, and now it's just echoing through the halls of my corpus callosum. No, you're not supposed to use game mechanics to beat the boss. You're supposed to put on the Lada F350 frame and then tank 70% extra physical damage. Shut the fuck up. How do you print from PDF, Jack? Nice try. He's burning all his stam. You know what your problem is? You're one-handing the halberd. You can get away with one-handing a halberd. You gotta have like a shield or something in your offhand then. Otherwise, you might as well be two-handing that bad boy.
That's crazy talk.
Screens I've never seen before. Meow. We beat Liza P today? I don't know. We'll see. But I'm glad that we're finishing the game in a somewhat timely fashion. People always talk about like the best time. Hey. They never want something to wear out its welcome. No, I think for me personally, the ideal is that it ends right after it's worn out its welcome. Like within 5 hours of wearing out its welcome. You used to say you liked it? I do like it. It's my favorite game of the year. Unfortunately, gamers are insane, so I can't make jokes about it because they want to fuck Baldur's Gate 3, and I'm not talking about the bear or the bear in the game. Like, there was that tweet that was like, according to OpenCritic, 2023 has the highest median score of the top 50 AAA releases released annually in the last 20 years. Do you agree? And I was thinking, like, I should quote tweet it and say, if you remove Liza P from this, the numbers don't look so good. But then I was like, no, I don't want, like, some 15-year-old kid in Missouri to send me, like, a picture of my house and be like, this you? Your Honor, he insulted Baldur's Gate 3? Baldur's Gate 3, the game of all time? Yeah, that one. No jury in the land would convict you. You've never played it? I know! That's why I'm trying to tell motherfuckers I can't say that it's game of the year. Everyone's like, you should say Baldur's Gate 3 is game of the year. And I'm like, what happened to ethics, bro? I haven't played that shit. So are you not just playing it for the bit? Yeah, you got me. The only reason I'm avoiding playing the 90-hour-long story campaign of Baldur's Gate 3 is for the bit. Least unemployed. Sorry. That was way too far. Oh, I'm glad I stopped what I did. You play games for a living? You got me all wrong. You got me confused with other streamers. I'm kind of like a modern-day philosopher, like a Socrates or a Diogenes or something like that. This is not Ryan Games. This is a totally different thing. I consider myself kind of the poet laureate of the Skibbity generation. What does the LP stand for then? Likes philosophy. Next question. It's a fucking maze out here, bro. Shit looks like the first floor of Macintosh Quarry Hall. +2. Little Queen's University humor for you. I don't know. Try to keep it local around here. Gonna ask my Queens friend if this holds up. Trust me, it does. Macintosh Quarry. The rumor about Macintosh Quarry Hall, that it was built during a very riotous time. So they built it to be riot-proof, which basically manifested as just being impossible to navigate, so that it was tough to organize. But this was before, you know, like WhatsApp existed or whatever. How do you feel about the roof that collapsed at Patty's? The roof that... I don't think I'm cut out for this reference. The roof that collapsed at Patty's. Fake Kingston resident? I don't live in Kingston. I'm part of the Kingston diaspora. Back in my day, it was all about my bar and Ben's pub. I mean, we're talking, this is, I don't want to make anybody feel old here. We're talking about pre-Iron Duke era Kingston, Ontario here. You wanted to have that kind of experience? You took your ass to the Merchant McLean or something like that? We get it, old ass. The only thing more insular than the references to Vancouver, where like 3 million people live in or around the area, is Kingston, where like 150,000 people worldwide live in the area. I could reference Ottawa or something. Hey, what about... They have that great bagel place. What's that great bagel place in Ottawa called that's open 24 hours and ships throughout the province? Ottawa sucks. Prezzo? Mods, some in Prezzo. Yeah, Kettleman's! Thank you, Kettleman's! Kettleman's has some good-ass bagels, man. Now, I haven't been there in 27 years, but I seem to recall them having some good-ass bagels. Let me get a gluten-free bagel scooped. I can't believe that we haven't talked about scooped bagels yet. That was right on my alley, and I saw it like a week ago.
There's nothing more stressful than ordering a bagel in New York City. I just went to a bagel shop here. I'm from Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, if you order a bagel, you walk in, you say, hey, can I get a scooped gluten-free bagel? The person behind the bar is usually like, of course, we have these different options today for gluten-free. Of course I can do that for you. In New York, I just walked in and asked for a scooped gluten-free bagel. The guy just looks at me and goes, I'm not scooping your fucking bagel, bro. It's like, dude, that's how I want it. It's like, get the fuck out of here with that shit. I was like, all right, on to the next one, I guess.
So if you didn't see the reference that it's related to, there was a video posted by a man who is an Angelino, a Los Angeles individual. No, the Chester, who then moved to New York. And he said the video starts with him saying, ordering a bagel in New York is the most stressful experience ever. In Los Angeles, you just go into a place and say, hey, I'll take a gluten-free bagel scooped, and they give you one. I walked into a place in New York and said, can I get a gluten-free bagel scooped? And the guy said, I'm not scooping your bagel for you, bro. Get the fuck out of here. You got me. Now, I, like a lot of people that watch this video, said, what the hell is a scooped bagel? Is it like a flavor? Is it like bagel flour that gets molded into like an ice cream scoop and then cooked or something like that? It turns out it's simpler than that. A bagel scoop is when you take the bagel and they use like a scooper to remove the inner ring of the bagel so that there's like a gutter running through it. And the reason you get it is to cut the calories a little bit on the bagel. I was kind of, this brings up trauma for me. I know I've talked about this before, but not that many times. My mom got very low carb pilled when I was a teenager. So we would still like have hamburgers for dinner sometimes, but instead of like a normal bun, she would buy like these little ass, like the size of like an English muffin type buns that were like this thin, and they were called like Carb Smart. And the idea was like, hey, we know you love eating hamburgers, but like, what if you made the buns taste really bad? Then like, you wouldn't like them so much, essentially. What it actually is like, it's a low carb bun. You can have all the foods you like, but like a lot worse. So you wouldn't have liked them if they were served like this in the first place. So I will say, I am on my knee-jerk reaction is that A, it's not a big deal, but B, I am 100% anti-scoop. I feel like, because I was reading articles, I was trying to figure out what the allure of a scooped bagel was, and then like the articles felt like they were written by aliens. They were like, if you scoop your bagel, you can save up to 50% of the calories that a bagel normally is. I'm like, yeah, because you're not eating 50% of the bagel. Like you could save 100% of the calories just by not eating it. Like you just eat, you get less energy. Like it's, I felt like I was taking crazy pills. You get less energy out of it. So of course, that you're eating less food. Of course, it's less calories. What are we talking about here? Yes, at the end of the day, it's not a huge deal. And I understand the idea is that you can have a bagel and maybe you don't, it's like the zero with chip thing, right? You want a bagel, but at some point when you're eating the bagel, you're kind of like, I didn't need this much bagel. So you're not feeling the bagel that you're missing. But I do think it's kind of, I find it emblematic of the worst parts of mankind. But can these pronunciation Andes fuck off, by the way? We're having a discussion about like what it means to be human. And they're like, why is he saying it wrong? Literally, like, you need to up your intelligence. No disrespect. We're getting the deeper shit here, okay? We're not worried about, oh, the phoneme is coming out like slightly cooked.
Oh, great. So much for bagels.
So much for what?
The bagels. You dropped them on the floor.
They're called bagels.
I lived in New York, Troy. I know what a bagel is.
What the hell is wrong with you?
What?
You say bagel wrong.
I say it the same as you.
You know, keep your eyes on the prize, motherfucker. We're trying to get to something that fits into the core of the human spirit here. I support the bagel shop that said, I'm not scooping your bagel for you. I also support the guy. You know, he can feel free to take his business to a place that will scoop his bagel, if that's important to him. That's the spirit of the free market in the United States of America. You know, I support gamers of all stars and stripes. I do find a scooped bagel kind of cringe. Now, I wouldn't stop, you know, I wouldn't disinvite DL Guiga from the Egg Carton if I found out he's a scooper. It's not that big of a deal. It fits more schmear. Bro, they're not getting it to fit more schmear. Look it up. Look up the articles. Also, you go look at a bagel you get from Tim Hortons. That shit has infinite schmear and it's unscooped. Now, it's bad, but that has nothing to do with the scoopability. That's because this shit comes from Tim Hortons. I'm just saying, you can schmear on an unscooped, okay? I also, I empathize. Because someone said, ask NL about the scooped bagel. He's from Vancouver. They probably do that shit all the time. And I'll admit, we're West Coast Andes over here. Lots of, you know, alternative dairy, gluten-free, Whole30, etc., etc. Brown rice sushi. I love brown rice. The brown rice sushi makes no sense to me, but that being said, we're not that bagel-pilled in Vancouver. We have 2 chains of bagel shops, but they're definitely not emblematic of Vancouver cuisine. There's Solly's, and everybody knows not to go there because the owner's insane. All of the reviews are like the owner. I went to Sully's once just to get a BLT bagel, and the owner was yelling at her 13-year-old cashier. And then the other one is Rosemary Rock Salt, which is like, it's okay, but we're a little... And then there's one, I forget what it's called, but they make good bagels, but they're in Granville Island Public Market, which is kind of annoying to get to sometimes. Which location would you go to for bagels? Chicago, San Francisco, or New York? The fuck? Shut the fuck up, brother. Where's Montreal? I'm not insulting New York, just to be clear. I'm insulting Chicago and San Francisco. You can put New York in the conversation for sure, but where the hell is Montreal? You got to give Montreal the due respect that they get, bro. They deserve it. Dude said, "Have you ever had a San Francisco bagel?" I'm losing my mind. It's like saying, "Where's the best pizza in America? New York or Boston?" Like, come on, brother. You forgetting about Providence, Rhode Island? Toronto bagels? Come on, librarian. We're not talking about a P-meal bacon sandwich. Let's have some decorum here, okay? We give to every region, we give their props, okay? As far as I'm not a bagel expert. I've eaten a lot in my life, but I wouldn't say I'm a connoisseur necessarily. But I would say in North America, I mean, it's a 2-horse race. Your team Montreal or your team New York. Now, when it comes to pizza, you keep Montreal out of the conversation, unless we're talking about Pizzagetti, the Canadian classic, which is an entire pizza with spaghetti served in the middle of it. I know you're going to say WTF. Listen, that's a French-Canadian thing. I don't stand by it. I had no role in its creation. NL secretly based in St. Lawrence Market Pilled. I know all about Toronto. Because when I lived in Ontario, I was like, it's the only city that matters. I mean, bro, come on. It's where medieval times is. It's basically where Canada's Wonderland is, too. No disrespect to the great people of Vaughan, but come on. Toronto or Tokyo? Why do people do this to themselves, okay? You're just farming anger here. It's a joke? Okay, never mind then. It's pretty funny. Roots the band or Roots the brand? I'm not afraid to share my honest opinions. I don't really like Roots the band. Roots the brand, I have some Roots the brand clothes, obviously. I like them okay. But sometimes it's a little annoying because they rep Canada so hard. It's kind of like the Canadian version of those like Under Armour shirts that have the American flag made out of like bass and stuff like that. So like I have a jacket from Roots that it's like a baseball jacket, so it's like a Larry David Seinfeld jacket. It's got leather sleeves, but it says the word Canada on the back. And then in the wintertime, I have a toque that was like Canadian Olympic merch, so it has a maple leaf on the front and says Canada on it. And sometimes I accidentally wear both at the same time because they're seasonally, like they have seasonal overlap with one another. And then I'm like 100% everyone I meet thinks my ass was in the anti-COVID vaccine convoy, without a doubt. And they are right. Yes, exactly. I was there. I was just making sure things didn't get too out of hand, though. I was there as like an unbiased observer. I was Rob Lowe wearing the hat that just says NFL on it. Your damage is shit. It's not as bad as your output on that 30-minute low impact ride yesterday, DL Guiga. Oh, I got called into work. I beat his ass on 2 of 3 rides today. How was your total output, DL Guiga? By the way, I don't know why you're saying 2 of 3, because we did 4. Seems like you of all people working in finance should know about the folly of cherry picking your data. 50% isn't that bad. Well, that's how you feel, DL Guiga, if that's how you feel. I'll do the fourth one later. Yeah, I understand. Give your legs a little rest. I wouldn't want you to burn out. Don't even get me started on all the motherfuckers who, like, on the other rides, they don't follow the instructor's call-outs at all. Literally, they'll be like, hey, pedal easy. It's the cooldown right now. Pedal easy. I checked their fucking analytics. They're at 70 cadence, 100 resistance. They're like, I'm not letting anyone pass me. Then on the fourth ride today, they're like, whoa, why is NL going so hard? My legs are tired. Then fucking slow down, buddy. Maybe if you did what you were supposed to do on the first 3 rides, your ass wouldn't be that tired on the fourth one. Can I say something that will annoy a lot of people in chat, but I have to be true to myself? I do get annoyed at the scolding for scooping a bagel being food waste, though. You know why? Because those fuckers are gonna, like, throw it out anyway. I've never worked at a bakery, but don't they throw out, like, 1,000 bagels a day? Like, it's insane that you could buy 6 bagels to eat at home, but a bakery won't sell you a bagel that they made yesterday. I'm eating bagels that were cooked at a bimbo factory. That's the name of the bakery. Don't get mad at me. Like 7 days ago. Meanwhile, at the bakery, they're like, oh yeah, we threw out all of our day-olds. I'm like, come on, man, I would have eaten those. So then everyone's like, oh, if they scoop the bagel, they're wasting food. I'm like, well, like in a literal sense, sure. But like, listen, that's like 0.01% of the food waste that bakery's gonna have that day. Don't get on my ass. I didn't invent supply chains. Hey, St. Chuck's, thanks for the gifted subscriptions, by the way. Thank you. That's why, like, and I'm just being honest, when I go to, like, a donut shop and they're, like, out of the donut that I want that day, I'm like, that's based. Because that means they cooked, like, the right number of donuts. When I go to a donut shop and they have, like, 6 of every flavor and it's 10 minutes before close, I'm like, what are we doing here? It means they cooked one too few? Well, from, like, my selfish perspective, I suppose, sure. But, like, I can just get a different flavor because I'm not 2 years old. That's kind of sick. I worked at Walt Disney World. They would take all their unused food at the end of the day and turn it into biofuel for their systems. That's kind of sick. Me shoving 1,500 Mickey waffles into the bus to make sure that it can make it to Disney Springs before close. Are the Mickey waffles good? Not really. Food's one of those tricky things at Disney. It's very hit or miss. And when I say hit or miss, by the way, I mean hit or miss. There are some hits. It's not all misses. Are the churros good? They're fine. I'm not a churro connoisseur. I've eaten them and enjoyed myself. I've never been like, oh, this is like the best churro I've ever had in my life, but you know, they're fine. My company makes the churros. Okay, listen, they're the best churros I've ever had in my life. Simply put, I don't believe it's possible to engineer a churro better than the churros that I've had at Walt Disney World and the other Disney properties. I'll pass that along. Okay. There is one way you could make them better. I guess this is probably not it's not your fault. You could make them a little bit cheaper. It is just fried dough with some like cinnamon sugar on top of it. That's probably, you're not in control of that, I would say, though, if I had to guess. That one's probably up to Bob Iger. Why is there always a chatter that works in the exact industry that you're talking about? Well, you realize, hang on, what are we playing right now? Lies of P? Okay, you realize that like 4,000 people is a lot of people. 5,000? Dope, everyone's here for the finale. You could get a lot of diverse perspectives with 4,000, 5,000 people in the chat. You do also have probably like a couple thousand software developers, yeah. But some of them are going to be like software developers at Walt Disney World. It's crazy how the Egg Carton is basically just software engineers. Well, what other job out there pays enough for you to afford an overpriced piece of exercise equipment while also giving you the freedom to have 2 hours a day to ride? You need a job where you get paid a lot to not do that much. No disrespect, I'm sure when the project started you were doing a lot of work, but now, like, doesn't the shit just run itself? That's how I feel every time Peloton releases an update that changes the fonts, and I'm like, I guarantee this shit took like 5,000 man hours. And then like, oh, we changed the font. By the way, it completely fucked up the UI, and it crashes once per ride now. Sorry about that. We didn't see that one coming. I typed 2 CLI commands and then played backpack battles for the rest of the day. Honestly, I mean this sincerely. There was definitely a time where I would have considered that shameful when I was more naive. Now, like, fuck it, bro. That's economics. If that's all you have to do to provide enough value to your company that probably doesn't give a shit about you, to generate enough money off of your work to pay you to play backpack battles, then fuck them. You got them. That's living the dream as far as I'm concerned. Also, this is heavily yes, on the left. No, not on the left. I'm going to get my ass beat. This is also heavily influenced by the fact that, in my personal opinion, once the software is done, you should stop working on it unless you have like a ransomware attack. Because my perception is that it just keeps getting worse. The more people add to it, the more it gets worse, okay? So like build it with the best intentions in mind and then like leave it alone, okay? Security updates, sure. But you better not use, security update, by the way, we're pushing like, we're moving this button like 17 pixels to the left and fucking up your muscle memory because we need to justify, you know, having something to do. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Themed holiday updates. That's where I crossed the damn line. You crossed the damn line. I'm a software dev at Panera Bread. We get free lemonade. No! Some of you guys are cool. Do not drink 4 or 5 cups of the Panera Charge lemonade while working on your screenplay. The hell is this? This dude is Bloodborne incarnate. Wow! He's got the damn Heelys on! Have you stopped personally attacking me yet? Well, like, I feel like if you're a software dev, I'm not mad at you. I'm mad, and this is all coming from a place of ignorance, by the way, but I'm mad at the project manager, I'm not even mad at the project manager, now that I think about it. But I feel like the project manager has to come out with, like, a make-work project to justify, like, the team still existing and everybody not losing their job as soon as the work is actually done. So then they gotta be like, hey, we're working on this, like, you know, 18-month update or something like that that doesn't actually do anything. I guess I hate to say it, it's too easy. Oh, see you in hell. I'm mad at the world. What, you built the thing. Now you gotta, like, pretend that there's other stuff to, I mean, this is naive of me, I'll admit, I'm mostly making a joke. But, like, you built the house. When someone, I guess software isn't a house, so the metaphor kind of falls apart. But, like, after you build a house, it's not like the people who built it stay there for like 10 years and are like, hey, we're gonna put in like new wainscoting like 3 months after the shit's built. They're like, call us if you got a problem. And then you call them and that shit is like, this number has been disconnected. And you're like, oh, fuck. How does it feel believing in efficient markets yet also thinking that all corporate culture is wrong? I don't think all corporate culture is wrong. If your ass is like an insurance agent, then you gotta be there. I got lost. To sell insurance. I'm just saying, if you're like a software dev, like you're called an engineer. You built the bridge. Your ass isn't like, hey, we're gonna put new sconces on the bridge every 3 months just to justify still being here. Again, I really can't stress enough that I do not know what I'm talking about. But if the metaphor is coherent, then it doesn't make sense to me. Listen, nobody's less happy about me using this as an example than me, okay? Twitter has gotten a lot worse since Elon Musk took over. Everyone would agree. But he did fire like 90% of the staff, and the website still works. Until eventually, like, it's gonna completely collapse. But it's been like a year. At some point, it's all gonna fall apart, and like everybody's sensitive data is gonna leak out there. But like for right now, it's still, for the most part, it's still doing what it's supposed to do. He completely ruined the culture. There's no doubt about that. The videos don't load. Yeah, but they kind of didn't load before. I'm not saying you have to hand it to him. I'm just saying that one's not all his fault. I don't know. I think it's ironic given what I was just talking about. I think that window has an imperfect seal. No, I closed it. I closed it. And then it's like, that room is cold as frick, bro. In the morning, like, it's cold. And it's not open. It's crazy in there, right? That window needs some more, I don't know what the word is. Does it need wainscoting? I'm definitely not coming out here saying I need some more caulk in my bathroom, okay? I've got enough. Barely, but enough. It's like that joke, Louis C.K. joke from his sitcom. You don't look in your neighbor's underpants to see how much cock they have, to get jealous. You look in, oh wait, what is it? I forget. There's something about cereal. Anyway. Corn Pop was a bad dude. Just let it go. It kind of fell apart. That being said, for everything I've said, you don't take this as being anti-software engineer. Like, what percentage of the... Like, I'm doing a make work project right now. My ass is not adding anything to society by being like, I'm going to finish Lies of P today. I'd have to be brain dead to believe that. Now, we're creating a little joie de vivre, maybe, at best. But, like, it's not like we're actually making the world, like, a materially better place. That being said, I'm just saying, being an entertainer is valid. No, I know. What I'm trying to say is it's more valid than being an engineer, but not by much. I did see Elon tweet that the Cybertruck looks like something that Blade Runner would drive, as if the guy's name is Blade Runner. But then I also laughed because someone said, doesn't he know the guy's name is Decker? And I was like, it's like even funnier somehow. It is also, the image of Joe Rogan shooting an arrow at the Cybertruck is so fucking funny. In what... I'm not gonna... Joe Rohan, that's pretty good. I'm not going to suggest that anyone thinks that, like, there's a risk of the car being riddled with arrows while you drive. But, like, what are they doing? Like, what purpose does this serve? I mean, I think that probably, like, just about any car on the market could probably weather a shot from a compound bow. This shit is made of, like, steel. Not my 2003 Hyundai Accent. Really? You think so? I don't know, man. My mother-in-law has, like, an 09 Kia Forte, and I don't think anybody's busting through the door with bows and arrows. They do way more damage than you'd think. Yeah, but it's like it's a car. Oh, son of a bitch. I mean, I think if you brought one Subaru Forester back to the 100 Years' War, like, there's no shot France is losing. It would be it single-handedly would turn the tide. The Battle of Poitiers, if I was there, I'm a Kia Forte, it wouldn't have gone down like that. France won, not at the Battle of Poitiers. Anyway, I'm just saying, there's no shot some yeoman from the year 1300 is gonna, you know, bust in and steal my daughter's backpack while we're inside of the London drugs, okay? They're not using a U longbow They're using they're taking a spark plug, they're crushing it with a brick, and then they're throwing that shit through the window, and then they're smashing and grabbing the toonie that's in my cup holder, okay? You don't need a bow and arrow for that. Show me what happens when the Cybertruck has to deal with ninja rocks, okay? That being said, I just like... I don't know why he's so obsessed with showing that the door can withstand, like, small arms fire. I've been driving for, like, I don't know, almost 20 years now. I haven't even been shot at, like, a single time. Much less, like, you know, had someone empty a Mac 9 clip into my passenger side door. I'm sure we got enough people here. Probably someone's been shot at while they're driving. But, like, be honest, what did you do? Did you cut them off? Did you hit them with a passive-aggressive honk? Like, that's what you got to be careful. People out there have lost their mind. You gotta drive very. You gotta drive a little scared, honestly. I shot an arrow at their car. Based. Also, we all can say it, right? The car looks like shit. I would have way less of an issue with it if it just didn't look like shit. Like, listen, do the cars sometimes explode? Yes. But there's a lot of them on the road in Vancouver, and I've never seen one explode. Ergo, the jury's kind of out, right? But, like, I'm definitely going to see them here, and I'm going to have to look at their polygonal-ass structure. It's gonna ruin my day. Plus, like, I worry that they have to, like, outlaw them in downtown Vancouver because it's all glass towers. Like, from 10 a.m. till sundown, it's gonna be like the sun is gonna rise, and then it's gonna hit, like, the Shangri-La Tower, and then it's gonna refract down to West Georgia Street and, like, hit the back of a Cybertruck, and the beam is gonna become so concentrated it's gonna, like, burn a hole in your cerebellum. Like, it's gonna be impossible to drive behind them. And you'll always be behind them because the acceleration is fucking nutty. Turns the drivers into, like, wannabe Formula One. Thoughts on Amouranth partnering with a beer company to brew a beer using her vaginal yeast? You guys are all going to feel really silly when it wins the Pabst Blue Ribbon at the World Beer Awards this year. More like the Pabst smear. Okay, that was better than any joke I've ever made. You know what is crazy about Twitter now? And I say this without insulting the profession. I mean that sincerely. But ever since they changed replies to prioritize paid blue checks, it could be like, you know, a fucking daycare exploded in Cincinnati today, and you click to get more information, and then the top reply is like someone selling pictures of their body, and the reply is like, you can explode in me if you want. And I'm like, people died, bitch. What are you doing here? Have some decorum. It's crazy. Rare, valid use of the B word. Thank you, thank you. Like, read the room, okay? You could reply like, rip to them, but my OnlyFans, rip to them, they never got a chance to see my free OnlyFans. Sure, at least, like, put some creativity into it, but, like, you gotta have some respect, okay? Did you ever see iwaspoisoned.com on Twitter? The Twitter account where people submit their own food poisoning pictures and stories to, like, warn people? It's so funny. Like, almost every single post is like, I ate this Jimmy Dean sausage patty and it tasted funny. And then, like, the picture of the sausage patty is like, it's coated in mold. And you're like, listen, Like, I don't know if that's how it came out of the factory, but you gotta have some degree of personal responsibility for that one. If I opened up food and it was covered in like blue fuzz, my ass is not eating it. Hang on, let me see this one. Bro, look at this one. Okay. Yeah, this is the one I was talking about. Jack in the Box. This Sunday I had diarrhea from eating a moldy hamburger. I have pictures of the hamburger in bad condition. I bought a hamburger at the self-service. They sold me a moldy burger and I got diarrhea. Listen, you have a picture of the burger untouched with mold on it. Why did you eat the burger, dude? Like, they shouldn't have sold that to you, obviously. But, like, you should not, obviously, have not eaten it. And then some of them are like, I ate 6 Chalupa Supreme at Taco Bell and I have diarrhea for 12 hours afterwards. And I'm like, that's because you ate 2,200 calories of, like, hydrolyzed soy protein. Like, that's not Taco Bell's problem. I sympathize when they're like, I ate a sandwich and it tasted funny, and then the next day, like, my tummy hurt. That's reasonable. But, like, people are like, they served me visible poison and I ate it. Did you see that meal prep company caused a bunch of gallbladder failure in customers? Yeah, we used to get, well, I should say Kate. Kate used to get frozen smoothies. It was like a HelloFresh style, like, frozen smoothie that you would keep in your freezer and then blend and drink. And then we found out, thankfully it wasn't the flavors that we'd been drinking, but I looked at it and it was like, oh, it turns out they were using like this food that actually creates like acetylene in your liver when it gets processed, and it was like people were losing liver function. Laxasia the Complete. You sound like a dietary supplement yourself, just for the record. Okay, nice try. NL, do you have sand bitter in North America? I'm drinking a sand bitter right now and feeling very European. I've never heard of it in my life. It sounds like an aperitif or a digestif. And in North America, we have none of those. All we have is Sierra Mist. It's not called Sierra Mist anymore, it's called Starry. Not my ass in Hawaii wondering why everyone's drinking this new drink called Starry, and I'm like, oh, it must be like a Hawaiian original. I think we could use aperitifs and digestifs in North America. But then I will say I'm a hypocrite because I don't drink them. Because if I'm out at an Italian restaurant and then like they bring the dessert menu out and you're like, oh, do you want like a $14 drink of something that tastes horrible? And I'm like, no, this shit was expensive to begin with. Just give me my free Spumoni ice cream and get me out of here. It doesn't even do anything. Not really, but it's like, it's kind of nice. Like, I'm sure it's nice after dinner to be like, oh, I'm going to have like a little glass of port or something like that. The restaurants, I think they got to know their audience, man. Like, sometimes you're in there, they hand you the dessert menu, and they're like, do you want like a $60 glass of scotch for dessert? And I'm like, have you lost your fucking mind? All I wanted was a damn Pepsi. Is Coke okay? You know what? I'll just leave. That being said, I do think a Coca Cola is kind of like an aperitif and a digestif all in one. I know I'm going a little hard, but it's not sponsored content. I'm doing it for free and I believe it. It's like Coke is all drink categories at once. It's a dessert. It's an aperitif. It wets your palate for the dinner to come. It's a digestif. The bubbles help clear out your stomach. It's a sports beverage. If you let it go flat, hand it out at an aid station in a marathon, people will get down on their knees and thank you. Not that way, you sicko. I'm just saying they did something, they cracked the code, okay? When they invented Coca-Cola, they cracked the code. Hey, NL, greetings from Slovakia. Greetings to Slovakia as well. Bratislava, Bratislava. Gonna sell my house in town. Bratislava, gonna sell my house in town. 3, 2, 1, it's 10. The shine of your Japan, the sparkle of your China. Least good Steely Dan song? It's not the Steely Dan song they should have put in Rock Band. That was not the one that should have been in Rock Band 2 or Rock Band 3. They definitely should have put, like, anything out. Like Relin in the Years. Relatively short song that would be fun to play. They didn't send their best when they did Steely Dan songs in Rock Band. No wonder I thought I didn't like Steely Dan. Oh, you're right, they should have done Peg, man! Although that's more for, like, you know, Saxophone Hero. Bam, bam, bam. Squibbity bam, 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 bam. Dirty Work? Boring ass song for Rock Band. Fun for the singer and nobody else. Worst kind of song in the game. Your ass blew out your dopamine receptors playing Painkiller on Expert. Then you got a friend who's never played before comes over and is like, oh, can we play I Think I'm Paranoid by Garbage 70 times? Hey, can we play Wonderwall by Oasis? Your ass out there getting no neuron activation. You know what I'm talking about. It's so real. I lived it, man. Your ass out here playing all of Moving Pictures by Rush on Expert mode. Friend comes over. Oh, I really want to play a fucking Creep 17. They scroll straight up to the top and they're like, oh my god, they've got Danny California in this game. You're used to, you know, well-weathered leather, hot metal and oil, the scented country air, ticka-doom, leather on chrome, the blur of the landscape, every neverwhere. Anyway, it was Malv? No, Malv went hard on the drums. Malv was the Rizzler on the drums for sure. I mean, we played so much, we were all the Rizzler on every instrument, except vocals. But he was the most Rizzler of all of us on the drums. I do remember, this is a real story. I swear it to you. I think I gave my college girlfriend the ick. She knew I played Rock Band, but I don't think she knew how much we played. And one day she came over, and we just happened to be like mid-song on that point, and it was one of like, it was a hard song on Expert, and she had no frame of reference for it, and I just remember her saying like, wow, you guys are really good at this game. And the connotation was like, what am I doing with this schlub? Gave my college girlfriend the ick getting gold stars and Tom Sawyer drums. She was probably like, I thought this guy was cool. I didn't realize that's what they're doing over. He lived in a house with 6 other guys. They had like this mysterious aura. Then I came over and fucking shattered it when all they were doing was playing Smash 64 and Rock Band. I wonder what those 7 dudes are doing in the house all the time. It must be pretty cool. Bro, no edge guarding is Pikachu, you fucking nerd. Spikes only! We said spikes only! Glug, 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 glug. Anyway. Who's your Smash main? 64, I ran the gamut, brother. Little DK, little Captain Falcon. That's the gamut in my head. Here's what I'll say about Smash. And I don't play at a very high level, except in 64, like, I'd probably rinse you, no disrespect. In Melee, it wouldn't even be close. In 64, I'd probably run these streets. Not like on an esport level, but versus you, yeah, for sure. Regardless. I don't play nerd characters. So if a character is like, no disrespect, if a character is like Fox, and he peppers you, pew, 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 peppers you down, and then catches you with like a little up A or something like that, you know, the Rizzler kick. I don't do that. I sprint to you, I grab your ass, I front throw you, and then I fish for the spike off the end. Because that's like getting a Wemby style block in the NBA. When someone's on like 10% life, you throw them off the edge and then send them down to purgatory. You would not catch my ass playing Kirby and hitting you with drill kicks nonstop. Now, if you want to play like that, that's fine. It's a perfectly valid play style. Me personally, those are not the values I choose to live my life with. Did you do Fox only Final Destination to settle bets? Okay, young ass. Final Destination wasn't even a map in 64, I think. It's been a while. Get his ass, you're right. Fuck you! He's right. You wanted to have a serious match, you had to go to Kirby's Dream Land. Sector Z, pretty good map. We didn't... Star Fox level was fun because it had that sick-ass angle on the bottom right. You could catch someone in like... Oh, it's like I can still feel the adrenaline pulsing through my veins. When you're DK and you keep throwing somebody into the angle, and then eventually they start to like take their hands off the controller because they're like, well, I'm just gonna get thrown into the angle over and over, and that's when you back throw them, send them off the fucking map, and then they put their hands back on the controller and they're trying to get back, and that's where you hit them with the fisted spike in the air. Oh, nice try. All this Egg Carton stuff, by the way, it's not everybody in the Egg Carton. You got your holistic riders, your fully organic, non-GMO riders, Keith Jr., DL Guiga even, Moomin Rider, D. Kelly, Kit Casper, Cosmo Kramer, etc., etc. These are people I look up to. They have an internal locus of control. They ride for the benefit of riding. But then there's some insane people in the Discord that are leaderboard maxing at this point. And I gotta ask you, you gotta decouple your own mental from the rewards that you see for achieving something. The effort is the reward. Don't worry about the score that Kendall Tool gives you at the end of the ride that says, oh, you were in the heart rate zone 3 for like, you know, more time than 75% of other people that live in Akron, Ohio. Just ride your bike. Get the cardiovascular. Oh, you got me good, kid. If advertising doesn't work, why do so many NL fans have a Peloton? That's not advertising. That's the librarian. You take that up with them. What the fuck? Dude, I'm right here. Also, people who like got in on the Peloton early, fuck it, we ball. Do you know how much, pun intended, how much resistance we push through to not be mocked on every single stream? I rode my exercise bike for 30 minutes this morning. It's fucking too expensive. The company's not going to exist in 6 months. You've got to pay to ride your bike. Oh, you rode for 15 kilometers, huh? Actually, you didn't ride at all. Now every motherfucker in the Egg Carton has an 8-pack. Everybody, it's like these impotent Andes in the chat that are going, hey, your stationary bike doesn't go anywhere. And we're just looking at, you know, it's the image. Hang on, I'm in my zone. He in his mood. It's the image of everybody talking, and then someone says something for attention, and then the dude looks at them and gives them a thumbs up, and then we all go back to talking. It's the cool guys club. We're in the cool guys club now. Detached irony, no longer cool. I'm sorry to tell you. You look like a fool with your pants on the ground. Oh, you got me. What's cool now? Fucking getting a chafed asshole from spending 2 hours on the bike 6 or 7 times a week. I don't make the rules. As far as I'm concerned, November 1st, I'm so ready for this to be the Christmas season. I'm going straight from Halloween into Christmas. I had a great time decorating. I had a great time trick-or-treating. I'm fully prepared for November 1st to December 25th to be Christmas.
I'm going straight from your mom's room to your dad's room.
What the hell?
What'd I miss?
You're gonna give my mom an STI?
Whoa!
What the hell?
My dad's.
Which one?
My dad's infected.
What the hell?
Well, I'm going to your mom's room first to avoid that.
That's nice of you to do to her. You're
Also,
still gonna get it, I guess. But
Are we playing Headbangers? Sorry.
Bussy STI?
what?
Why not?
The USS? No, I'm not going there.
Yeah, I was gonna make a mom joke last night when you put that in there, but I was like, that's too mean.
It's not mean to say my mom has such a large posterior that when you see it, it makes you go, God damn.
Oh, and I was thinking that it was so pristine that the U.S. military named a boat after it.
Yeah, you were better off abstaining from that one.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
I have a problem.
Okay.
What?
I brought it on Switch because I thought.
What the fuck?
I thought it was a Switch game, dude.
It came
does
out on
look
PC
like a Switch
yesterday. Well, it's on Game Pass if you have that.
It has crossplay, but I don't know how they
does have
invite
crossplay,
you.
Well, I think
I
it's
mean,
just. I think all of it is like lobby codes.
You could create a private party up to 30 people.
Yeah, you can
guys
have like.
really want to play against AI though?
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
But I'm going with the flow.
But we can't do 4-person London. That's like.
That's what we normally do.
I know, but it's been sad every time.
If only there was a. If only there was a party game that held 4 people.
It wasn't
exactly,
mid, so you
that-
didn't have to eat this Wemby.
That,
Should we,
know what you're
should we play let's all play Lethal Company, dude. Why not?
The hell is Lethal Company?
what the hell's that?
I'm entering the
You know,
Headbangers
it's,
category.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, I'm in the Lethal Company category, so
I'm not. This looks like it's gonna destroy my inner ear.
Dude, look at your chat though. They're so happy. They want Lethal Company so bad,
What?
man.
What the hell's Lethal Company?
That's a 4-player like co-op horror game, but it's not that scary.
You
Apparently,
took
it
the
just
floppy
came
sword
out as well.
2 days ago.
I played it.
This new
I played it
space
yesterday, it's so
survival
good.
extraction co-op is incredible.
But like, y'all will probably hate it. So.
It's like horror, horror Deep Rock Galactic.
I have no idea what that game is. I thought
heard
it was
Deep
like
Rock had some
mining
new
in
shit.
Minecraft.
It's like a horde mode now.
Everyone's like, yes, we got him. And I'm like, fucking, that's not my game. I have something wrong with my brain where I can't extract dopamine from those like wave-based
Yeah, no,
games.
I feel that. I mean, shit. I'm still in the camp where if it's not a multiplayer game, there's zero dopamine to be had for me.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I'm like,
It's
oh,
not had
another
80% traffic
rockworm.
flow on city skylines with a 10K city.
Oh, did you get your permission from Mouth to play that? I heard that he's the gatekeeper.
He is, man. He is. I
that why
felt
my,
so
uh,
bad. I restarted the city and made a more efficient one because I'm like, Mouth wants to kill me. Probably he did.
Is that why my city stream fucking tanked? Mouth keeps them from coming.
I saw his tweet that was like, I can't believe people would play this game without having a 4-year degree in urban planning from one of Canada's top universities. It's like, holy shit, man. Relax.
Yeah, he's really using that degree right now.
Oh, well, he didn't have to, like,
In his trailer.
go for the hard. I get, like, there's not that many city planning games that come out, but still.
What the fuck is this shit called? This fucking stupid shit.
We can get over
Headbangers
this.
Rhythm Royale.
We can get over this together.
I mean, we should try it. Chib, you might be able to play with us on Switch. Who knows?
I can't even buy Nintendo Online because I locked my credit card.
Wait, what?
I don't know, dude. I'm in trouble.
You bought the game, but you don't have Nintendo Online?
I got it on PayPal. Oh, I got Game Pass!
This is...
Fucking, my brain hurts, man. Wait, Chiblee's friends with me on Team 17. Why?
You guys go way back.
I love it. It starred out your name, Ryan.
Yeah, it gave me star.
Star
Oh, because of Ho? You ever hear the
again, man.
You ever hear the
he's
radio
muted. I don't know
edit?
if you
I'm
realize.
muted?
He didn't unmute, so he
I
asked
am
it.
muted. You ever hear the radio version of the Snow White soundtrack?
No.
Hi. Hi.
Snow White has a
Hi.
soundtrack?
It's off to work we go. Hi. 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 You get it?
I see.
Took an extra second, right?
That's good.
The song's called Hi Ho.
Hi ho, I haven't
Oh,
even
is it-
done drugs yet. Thank you.
Crossplay and multiplayer. Play with up to 30 pigeons on any platform. No
I would
matter your
like to
friend's
do
device.
this. I think it's insane to me that you purchased this on Nintendo Switch.
It was on a Nintendo Direct.
It was on the Nintendo.
Like,
Direct.
of all the versions you could have gotten, this guy said, yeah, I want the Switch one.
It looks like a Switch game, bro. I saw the games you're playing, and all the people you're going against seem like 8-year-old children. That seems like a game that was on Nintendo Switch.
That is
It is on the
true.
Switch. I mean, you know this. You bought it.
Okay, and now everyone said get it on Game Pass. I said, okay, I'll get it on Game Pass. Guess what? Get it on Game Pass. I go to open the game, it shows me the splash screen, and then it closes. Oh, okay. Superior version of the game, I guess.
Oh,
Well, why don't you play
Well-
the Switch version then?
when it did it to mine, it made me sign into an EA account.
Whoa, no, that,
What?
So you might have to look for that.
That's because
Yeah.
Game Pass and EA are like tied together. I don't think you need
Oh,
to
okay,
sign
no,
into
that makes
EA,
sense.
though.
Run as admin. Fuck it, run as admin.
Dude, I had to reset my fucking EA password. The last time I used it was to buy like, The
That's-
Sims.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Chiblee,
My
are you cool, Blade E, star, number
No,
sign
I don't think so.
8150?
Can I invite people? He's just Chiblee.
Guys, go without me.
It's so
No.
fucking hard to invite someone into this game. Is anyone else's lobby or like their UI is just endlessly scrolling down like at all times?
No.
I'm sorry, I have to restart my game with no controller in. Like I unplugged my controller and it still had controller drift, which makes no sense.
Are you playing on the Switch?
Apparently, I wish.
I might just buy it on Steam. It won't
Someone with a
open on-
Minecraft
on-
avatar joined. I have no idea how this shit works, man. I think it is very funny that you can't see the name of anyone in your session. You could just see their avatar.
The fact that there's no
I-
code is like, oh my
That
god.
is very funny.
There's no controller plugged in.
Playing a game was putting a disc in a fucking console, bro. Like, bring that shit. This is so stupid. It didn't work. You took it out and you wiped it a little bit, and then it fucking worked. And now I got the game. I click play. It says, meh. I don't know why. Meh.
Blow on Steam. So should be London.
I guess so.
I'll figure it out. Play without me, and I'll figure it
No, I
out.
mean, we could just
We gotta manually invite 30 strangers
we
to
also
the lobby.
only have 4 people in this right now anyway.
I'm doing this for nothing.
Yeah, basically.
Play the game.
No, we can't. We literally just told you we can't.
You play the fucking game, dude.
We can play the 3 of us like against each other. Can we just go to a server that has nobody in it, like Asia? Then we'll just have our own private lobby. It still
Imagine there might
fills
be
the
some people
lobby?
there.
Oh, well, then what are we pussyfooting around here for? It still
Oh,
fills
if it
the
still
lobby.
fills it, there's no problem. Yeah.
I've been fed.
Oh,
Jay,
really?
you gotta realize I've been fed misinformation. I was told 2 things. I was told it
Whoa.
only has private lobbies, so it would just be the 4 of us. And I was also told that there were lobby codes. And I was told that Chiblee owned the game. So I'm feeling a little bit like I got yoinked on this
I
one.
do own the game.
For what it's worth, I was told if you make a private group, it will just fill it with bots.
If it fills
That's what
it
I was
with
told.
bots, I'm gonna shit my pants live on the stream and resign. Okay, I'm going
That'd be quite a moment.
You make a new lobby.
I'm going to invite.
It's just me, a carton of milk, and a Minecraft sheet.
I'm gonna invite H. I can't click on your name because when I click on your name, it scrolls like.
What the fuck is wrong with your
Can you guys make a lobby?
Are you playing with a controller?
Yes, because it says controller recommended. But then I used, I unplugged my controller and it like still doesn't work.
Justin,
Like
I'm
I still
gonna
have
add you.
controller drift.
No, I click play, and it launches the splash screen,
Yeah.
and then it closes immediately.
I know
Very
you don't
weird.
like hearing this, Chiblee.
I'm not
He's
restarting
gonna
my
stay
computer.
restarted.
He's not going to
computer.
restart his computer. Yeah.
Like 18 months of Windows updates all hitting at
Yeah.
exactly the same time.
The update is game drivers. Should I do that?
No,
Oh,
no,
that's
no,
gonna
that's
fix
even
it.
worse than that's like restarting Plus.
No, it's easy, dude. It's one button. And I
Don't do
have
it, man.
to
It's
look
gonna
at
fuck
nothing.
up all your OBS regions, and then you're gonna be like, I really did this all for like.
Drivers.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Your audio's gonna start coming out of your monitor.
30%.
So last night, I went on Golf Kings last night, and JF's computer had a Windows update, so there was no audio, and I'm trying to help him troubleshoot it. And he finally fixed it right as I misspoke and said "deskcock." So a chat of 1,000 people just started saying desk cock, and I was like, oh,
Deskcock.
look, it's fixed.
Speaking of cocks, this game, huh?
Yeah, launch it up. Launch
All
it
right.
up.
Express installation.
Chiblee's doing an express installation of drivers on his video card. Is anyone gonna tell him that that's not gonna fix the problem?
It's gonna fix.
Wait, what are you doing?
He's updating his video card drivers. That's not gonna solve the game not opening.
Also,
Chat would never lie to me.
there's no way I'm gonna be able to listen to anything else other than the game while this game is
Yeah. We should have some decorum.
Because
They're
like,
even there, Chief.
Dude, they're not all bots. They're normal people.
it's true.
Well, Joe's here, so semi-normal.
It is a
Guys,
Switch
I'll be
game.
back.
Fitness.
It's making his ass reboot.
I know. I'm guaranteed, sir. To finalize these changes, you got to
Well, that's
restart
the-
your computer.
If you update your video driver like version to version, or even like skip just one, it won't make you reboot.
man.
But if it's been a while, they making their ass reboot.
I don't think I've played this one yet.
Chat, you're so mean for lying to Chiblee and telling him the driver update is going to fix
I've not played this one yet.
The worst part is the restart is going to fix
The
it.
restart
and he's-
will fix
Yeah,
it,
and he's going to think it's the drivers.
I'm gonna
Restarting
uninvite
my
your ass.
computer ruined my life.
He's
Just-
back!
They updated Chrome and now you can't right-click reopen all closed tabs. Are you kidding me? You fucking kidding me? They're all gone. I had like 30 of those things open. Guys, I got it on Steam.
I'm sorry, Chip, but I would feel.
It
I would
won't
laugh
open
re-
on Steam.
Yeah, I would laugh really hard if it won't open.
What? What the fuck do I do, man? I brought this game 3 times.
Refund, refund, refund.
Hey,
I already wrote it off. I already raised the expense, bro.
does this allow for more people?
Yeah.
Although, good fucking luck.
You want to go back to lobby?
Should I cancel? Yeah, I'll cancel.
What am I?
Chiblee bought it on Switch because he thought it was a Switch game, which is fine because it has crossplay. So then he tried to buy Nintendo Online, but his credit card got declined. So then we were like, he got it on Game Pass, and he's like, I don't have Game Pass. But then it turns out he has Game Pass, but it wouldn't open. So he updated his display drivers, which required him to restart his whole computer. And then it still wouldn't open, and then he bought it on Steam, and it won't open.
When you put it all that way back to back to back, I'm sorry, Chitty, but it is funny.
Oh,
It's very funny. It's very funny.
This is the worst game. This is the worst London I've ever played.
Is this a controller game? I've never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is? Okay.
I recommend controller.
Hang on.
Chiblee's very bad, no good day.
I'm gonna get Kate in this one too. It's a little.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's a little.
I don't know if you can invite her.
Oh hell yeah! So I gotta add you on Team 17 as well.
Yes. Add
Okay,
Corey.
I'll get there. I'm a professional at starting a new game, finding out it's like a game for service. You have to make an account.
Yep.
You think about the inevitability of your own death and the,
You're like,
Yeah,
I could be
tutorial, sorry.
building the Hanging Gardens of Babylon right now and getting +1 to all religious tiles for the rest of my campaign.
no, it gives you extra food because it's a garden.
It's been a long time. So what is it, Stonehenge that gives you extra?
That gives you a free grape profit.
Can I throw a crazy idea out, Apollo?
Uh-huh.
It's like Civ 6 is the first Civ I ever played. We should play like multiplayer Civ 5 one day soon.
But I like Civ 6.
I do too, but I just want to see what else is out there.
That's fair. I don't.
Wow. I'll go fucking kill myself.
You guys want to play Civ 2 with me? No, I doubt it. You guys can't handle the phalanx.
Nah, man. Want to go watch Skibbity Toilet with me?
No!
I just learned about it the other day.
Oh no.
Are you Team
I still don't know
Skibbity or
what it
Team
is.
Cameraman? I'm Team Cameraman because they're the good guys.
Yeah, they are the good guys.
All I know about I was at Chiblee Toilet.
Chiblee
all I know
Toilet.
all I know about Skibbity Toilet is someone posted an image on Blue Sky of a toilet with a bunch of bullets in it. And someone said Skibbity Toilet's going crazy.
Or sorry, Chiblee. I'm sorry. Any update?
I had to disable my VJoy device.
Excuse me?
VJOI device?
VJing, man?
It's a virtual jerk off instruction device.
VJing on stream.
Oh, all I have to do is disable the VJoy device. I had to buy this game 3 times to figure that out.
What's VJoy?
I'm just gonna Google
What the fuck is the
what VJoy is.
VJoy device?
I don't know what the fuck.
Is
It's
the
in
vibrator
human,
you
like,
get when you
interface.
buy res?
I think it's the thing where like if someone tips, it'll make the vibrator.
Yeah,
like,
what's
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no, it's in the device manager under human interface devices, man. Come on.
Yeah, exactly. It's interfacing with that human.
This is probably
VJoy is a
in
device
your
driver
face.
bridging the gap between any device that is not a joystick and an application that requires a joystick.
That's some shit I probably installed trying to fucking play a game from
That's
1990.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
Sent an invite, Chiblee?
Thank fuck.
He's in.
Holy shit.
He's in. He's in.
I'm so
experience I've ever had.
launch it up. I'm so ready for the ping to render this
What the
completely unplayable for
Fuck
you
just happened.
and make it look like you have no rhythm whatsoever.
All the rhythm
surely
stuff's
it's
local, I
client
think.
side, right?
Yeah, yeah. No one's allowed to. No one can claim ping.
I suck.
I didn't
Yo,
miss any.
I full comboed it.
I think I got second.
Third.
I got eliminated.
got
did.
disqualified. I missed 2 notes.
You guys are. This is fucked.
Wait, you got
Dude,
disqualified?
I got disqualified. I
203
only missed
perfect.
2.
203.
weird.
Perfect, Kate. Let's
I
go.
got second place.
Let's go.
Just
Ooh,
me,
pick who you-
huh?
The spectating this is great.
I'll just leave. Just kidding. It would be respectful
Where
for
did everyone
everyone
go?
to maintain a little bit of decorum for this.
No.
I'm gonna start playing the damn guitar. Just shred.
I'm not a barber. I'm James Bloody Bonds. Up the back his size and blow your bloody head off, you wanker.
Godspeed. Godspeed.
You guys excited for Christmas?
Shut the fuck up.
Saw my first Christmas ads yesterday. A lot of Mariah Carey already too.
Oh yeah.
It's beginning to feel a
You know-
lot like Christmas.
You know how that one goes? Like, I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need.
Oh no.
You fuckers.
Oh!
CP, dude.
Oh, is that? There must be a big delay.
Yeah, I just saw you die.
Son of a bitch!
Why are you mad, bro?
Oh,
GG.
Guys, I can't leave the lobby, man.
You don't
Oh,
need to
I
leave
got
the
it.
lobby.
My controller was unplugged.
Oh my god.
I'm just having a day. I
I'm
woke up-
picturing you as that the image of the frog who has fallen over with the tray of fast food and it's all spilled all over the floor, and then the anime girls are like looking down on him. You know the one I'm talking about?
I can envision it.
I think I added you, Corey.
Spin a picture of a frog with fast food on its back and anime girls looking down at it in your head. Spin that in your head.
I'm spinning it right now. That's no problem for me. It's spinning in
Invited.
2 dimensions though, which is like it's like a canvas in Photoshop.
Is it like inverted when you look at the back?
So that's everyone, yeah?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No!
Yeah,
Wait,
it'll either
no,
say
this
L
is
or
not
R.
good.
for which
Count the
stick.
number of sounds each
Count the
pigeon
number of
makes.
sounds.
I love this one.
Guys, I'm not fucking with you. I'm kicking you out of the Discord call if you talk during this one.
Now you can fly.
No. It's chaotic enough. I'm not joking.
I'm gonna add you to Discord.
I haven't played this.
I'm just making the game very loud.
Wait, what's happening?
Move. Move.
It's over for
No,
me.
don't even say
fucked
the
up.
numbers. Don't even say the numbers. I'm
Wait,
fucked.
but the one on the right wasn't counting.
I did a bad job.
I got so confused it threw me off.
Ditto.
It's fucked.
No, I got it wrong.
No, that's
I got
too
it
much.
wrong.
Results.
Oh, but I didn't lose.
Oh no.
I'm in. Yeah.
I
we're
didn't
good.
play I didn't play the first two rounds because I thought you had to input it after, not while
place.
they were singing.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I was very confused on
Chiblee.
that game.
Yeah,
I in the elimination bracket.
I was
sure you
having a
spectate.
genuine
Yeah,
panic
X
attack.
the spectate.
Make sure you spectate. Make sure you spectate.
That game's hard. I thought I was really, really
understand what
good
you're
at it.
supposed to do
I thought
now
it was
in
so
that
easy,
game.
and then they started going. And I,
Bonus round.
I didn't think it was that bad once I realized what I'm doing.
oh my god, that is so much harder than normal. Simon says. Okay, no, I got this. I'm gonna produce some confidence. Okay.
No, Polo, you're fucked.
No, you can't
You're
break me.
fucked, Apollo.
I can only break
Now
myself.
you can. Now you can fly.
Shut up.
Skibidi toilet.
Now
Oh,
you
training.
can. Now you can fly. You can fly. Now you can fly.
Kate's not getting the raid after this one, dude.
Now you can fly.
Holy.
Oh my god.
My game crashed.
Even a strong thumb.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding around.
Justin jumped too hard.
Joking.
All right.
Now you can fly.
Oh yeah, this is good.
Oh, play the music
Okay.
in rhythm.
Why is it showing me
Type of
keyboard
Facebook.
controls?
Okay, look. You look at the size of their mouth. That's gonna
Yeah.
be the button that you press, and then you just like because tiny mouth is
A.
one button, and then
yeah.
mid mouth is another, and big
How do
mouth
I
is
know
another.
what tiny mouth is?
You'll look
It's
at it with
at the
your
bottom.
eyeballs.
Whose mouth is
Huge
tiny?
triangle. X square triangle, Apollo. I'm on a PlayStation 5 as well.
Yeah, I'm on a dual sense.
Oh, I see.
Isn't DualSense like the two-headed vibrator?
Pardon?
Ryan,
That's the V-Joy, dude.
No.
Yeah, it's the video. Who should I look at?
Not me.
I'm gonna watch Apollo.
I'm so bad at this.
I'm just
one, I
glad
don't know
Corey's
why.
still in the game. There's nothing more demoralizing than he's spectating you. You miss a note, and he goes, "Oh."
Are you existentially deep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, like
Just a sick
plays with
dog.
your emotions, man.
sorry.
Okay. I got this. I'm gonna do better this time. I'm so bad at this one.
Did we all hit the bonus round swing? I heard a controller in there.
What?
Yes!
I lost on the
That's
last
fucking
one, dude.
impossible. Like,
I
I
lost
don't
on the
even
last
understand
one.
why he was
that?
doing that.
I lost on the last one.
Oh.
Genuinely flabbergasted at how anyone
Wait,
can
we
do
were.
that.
Everyone was in that.
I
thought
think I
it
left.
was only Apollo.
I'm gonna give you the
No.
sauce. If you
Me,
have a brain,
Ryan,
if you have a brain
Corey?
like me, here's the sauce. When it gets impossible, just memorize like the first 6 notes and then rely on reaction time for the rest.
I need a different round 3 game.
All
I'm never gonna
right,
get past
may
that
the
one.
best win, Ryan.
You too, you too.
Now you
Dude.
can. Now you can
The
fly.
loser should have to sleep on the couch.
Well, you're already sleeping on the couch.
Oh.
I am.
No.
I mean,
He
is?
On your couch?
Ghibli.
Loser has to sleep on the sidewalk.
That's fucked up.
in this in cold winter weather. Also, I have a bed.
I'm ready.
You got this, man.
I'm not fucking around.
I'm fucking around.
What the fuck?
Oh, gross.
You fucking sneezed on me.
If I get COVID again, I swear to God.
Fuck you.
He's done it.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Our little gamer.
He's gaming.
Shit got my heart rate up to like 196.
Right?
I feel like I'm gonna fucking die.
I feel like it is the most a game has made my heart race in like years.
Plus, you scumbags didn't even unlock the bonus game for me. I was spinning my neck like a
We can't
motherfucker.
spin, we're dead.
I know. I mean the other motherfuckers.
I am the other motherfucker.
I didn't realize it was a group effort. I'm never spinning again.
I know. I thought it was free points if you spin. Oh, I was spinning the wrong way. There's a right way and a wrong way?
I didn't know that mattered either.
I
Yeah.
Maybe I was
Time
fighting
plays.
bots.
Better than I expected.
It's big time plays,
It's
man.
Victor.
Oh, that's sick.
It's in here?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
silly.
The last I
Is your
heard was you
controller
going,
in?
does anyone else's controller
yeah, like my controller turns off randomly during this game.
Is it wireless?
No.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it's plugged into the back of the PC.
That's peculiar.
PC taking those back shots from the DualSense.
Jesus Christ. Oh my
That's what
god.
the V-Joy device is for, to connect the bridge between two
Yeah.
pieces of hardware.
Yeah, it's interfacing between the two.
Dang, shit
Right.
don't fix. You gotta flip it around and try it again. Then you realize it was right side up the first time. You just had to spit on it.
Jesus Christ.
You,
No,
I think
it's
you were
just
the
the USB
freakiest one
controller.
here.
Oh.
Bro, be cool. My wife's in the call. Chill.
Doing back shots to the fucking computer with the DualSense.
Oh my goodness.
God.
You guys ever heard of Skibidi Toilet?
Skibidi toilet,
Yeah,
man. The
I
cameraman.
heard a kid
Oh,
singing it in
goodness.
Costco the other day.
It's a song?
Man.
Yeah.
Well, kind of.
Jesus.
I think, I know this is gonna sound like cope. I think my latency is off by like
I
a
just
looked like
recalibrated mine.
a
It looks
tenth
like it
of a
was
second.
off.
How
Can
do
I-
you recalibrate? We should all do that.
My ass
Do
go
that
into the
settings.
calibration menu for a second.
Well done, well done. Yeah, let's all calibrate.
Okay, so because of my controller drift, I immediately went to the options menu and it changed my language to Chinese.
That is very fun.
At least you didn't leave the spectator mode because you wanted to play along to the song. A little bit.
Oh man, what am I gonna do, dude? Get ready to learn Chinese, buddy. Hang on, I'll figure this out. Oh no, I'm changing all my display settings.
You ready to learn?
So my
Chinese,
latency went
buddy?
from -5. Negative? My
Negative?
input latency went from -5 to +5 after calibrating again.
And mine
Wait,
went
how
from
do you
negative
see
5
it?
to 10.
Bro, I can't do that shit. My shit's all in Korean now.
Wait, my input latency is 30.
Aren't you supposed to be able to read Korean?
I know that it says home, but like, and chingu, that means friend. You can just
Okay.
launch it. I'm ready to go.
It is.
Mine,
It's, it's
that's-
definitely milliseconds.
Right,
Music-
top right, and then
And
it's
mine
the
didn't
first
change?
setting.
I can't. It's not possible.
Why?
Because every time I go to a menu option, my controller
mine's-
cycles like 20 times.
My input latency 0.
Sounds like you need to calibrate.
Why is that you're playing in Korean?
Wait, why is mine 30? Is that my brain or is that my computer?
How do you
Kate,
emote?
pop quiz, Kate.
Push
What
in the
is
stick.
what does
R3.
chui so mean?
Jisoo means cancel.
She's right. How about
It was canceled?
How about Irum? You're never gonna get that one.
Item name.
She's right. How about profile?
What?
That's
you
profile.
You read the wrong.
Profile.
No,
Guilty.
it's profil.
Profile.
Profil.
That means profile for those of you who don't
Pick
know.
the
what the fuck
pigeon who
does it
fits the
mean?
music as quickly as possible.
Oh, it's literally profiling.
Maknun
It's gonna play a genre of music, and you're gonna
Idul
say who did it.
Chui de han
the fuck?
bali. That means
Yeah.
fast. That means fast. Alien! Resident Sleeper. Alien Japan!
Yo, I'm
I guess I
third, dude. I'm
qualified,
third.
but I feel like I did a terrible job.
I'm really
What did
good
I
at that
get?
game. I like that one.
I got 4th.
I got confused because on that
Seven.
last one it said I got a bonus and it said answers revealed, and then it pointed out the
You
first
could've-
one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
thought-
great.
I thought that was that meant like it was the first. That was the answer.
Movie theater?
Why is that? I'm sorry, there's no coming back from someone replying, you got a boner. It's like, that's just like they played a mythic rare against you. Sorry, I'm
I'll get
goated.
to the final one.
I've never. Okay, I know, but I watched you guys do this, so.
Spectating
this one again.
Profanity Borvat.
Pick, jump.
Oui.
So just so you know with this one, if you didn't notice, it doesn't have to be in beat. You're trying to do it
Right,
quick.
you just do it fast, yeah.
Yeah.
Putong?
Catch my ass doing jump and chogi.
Mm-hmm.
A jogi. How about a noligi? Noligi? And a little dolgi.
I really like. Beep.
Dawn. Oh no! Oh, it just killed you.
Oh, man.
Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking end my life.
Okay.
Listen, you're only allowed one suicide joke per stream, okay?
Yeah, sorry, I already
That's-
used the bank of. GG.
Good.
GG.
GG's. Thanks for the invite.
GG said.
I'm
GG's.
I'm staying for
Yeah.
another 15 minutes if people
Yeah.
are
Oh, yeah,
down,
yeah.
by the way. Okay, just
It's definitely a lot better than I thought it was based on the.
Dude, in single player, you'll farm free wins, and you'll be like, "This game's amazing." This is like some serious Juilliard shit right here.
Yeah, I have to try it. It's getting used to the games is the hard part.
You should try playing it in Korean. It goes crazy.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.
Yep.
Ooh, what you get?
A bento box.
Nice.
Poop sandwich with a side of shit fries.
Yes.
Yo, get his
Yeah.
ass.
Yo,
I've
can I
been
tell you about the,
watching-
the crunchy?
What?
Hmm?
I invented a sandwich. It's bread, cheese, 2 big crackers, bread. Crunchy, bro.
What the fuck?
The crunchy.
It honestly sounds
It's actually
So
really
it's
good.
pretty tasty.
Everyone's going crazy
So
for
it's
the
bread
crunchy.
with more bread in the middle
And cheese.
Yeah.
and cheese.
and cheese.
And cheese.
It's not bread. It's
I also
wheat.
Just cook the bread.
I made a gourmet crunchy too, which was a little bit of a toasted bread, cheese,
Ooh.
butter, cheese, crackers, butter,
Ooh,
toasted bread,
a deluxe.
gourmet crunchy.
Yes.
Gentrified ass crunchy. Crunchy costs you $12.99 in the part of the city where all the storefronts are glass. Got the fucking aluminum stools that you have to get another stool to help you get on top of the stool. Doritos is like $5. Come on, man.
The crunchies.
Yo,
just-
mad.
It ain't what it used to be.
I mean, it is in this household.
This guy's going to a Mexican restaurant and ordering a crunchy.
I'm not gonna lie. I've had some potato chip and cheese sandwiches before.
Oh yeah.
But these are crackers.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I respect the crunchy. It's just
because
it's up my alley.
Yeah.
I was gonna have cheese on crackers, and I was like, you know what? I got bread. And the first ever crunchy was actually made with the end piece of a loaf. So
The
like,
first
maybe
ever
that's
crunchy.
cheaper.
They put this on the package.
They call that a heel crunchy.
Yeah.
Yo, what kind of crackers are we talking?
Okay, so the ones I
Stone
got were
wheat
like, they
thins?
were like long. Like two crackers took up the whole sandwich.
That
the
sounds
whole
like a
crunchy,
stoned
sorry.
wheat thin to me.
Yeah, it was good.
It's
The
not
way
like
you
we're not talking
said-
like a saltine.
What kind of crackers we talking about?
Is something wrong with you?
You put like such a New York flair on it. It was so good.
You're ruining the conversation about my crunchies, Corey.
It's like when I was talking about scooped bagels. I was trying to get to the core of it, and everyone was just
Motherfucker saying bagel.
That's the thing. They're all sidelining me with my pronunciation, and I'm like, I'm trying to dunk on this Angelino. Then all of a sudden,
like a fucking idiot when you say bagels.
whatever, bro. You're from Texas. Texas, New Zealand, New York, Philadelphia. I'm not taking any shit about pronunciation from this crew. Are you crazy?
Why did you say fuck me? I didn't say shit.
Second,
Whoever did the dinosaur fucked me.
Same. It was all downhill after that.
Let's go.
are you okay?
No, I got A's.
Well, we're so close.
Blowing out.
Damn, we eat too.
Blowing it out.
So close.
199.
I fucking nailed that one, dude. I was going crazy.
All of the bots perished.
Nice existential. The word wrong.
Bagel.
It's not that big of a
Bagel,
deal.
dude.
The big deal was the big. Oh my god. Apollo, I'm telling you, there's better game. There's so many better games. There's a game where it's based on reaction
There's so many
time.
good
There's
ones.
like a first-person shooter type game.
I'm gonna first person shoot myself after playing this.
We told you you can't.
That's 3.
You can only make them in groups of 4.
So listen, the background is a beat that counts in 4s. It just makes sense when
I-
it counts
okay.
them in little chunks.
He's doing note math.
I don't care.
That one's for you, Chad.
Where did Kate go?
She's eating lunch before her stream.
Wanted to eat.
Ah.
That's what she said. If you would listen to women.
That's very true.
I do listen to women so much that I probably didn't hear it because I was listening to other women as well. I just
Name 5 women. Name 5 women.
Anya Taylor-Joy, Amelia Earhart, Hillary Clinton, Obama's wife.
Oh no.
It's funny for like 10 reasons.
Fuck.
Am I wrong?
Well, yeah, but her name's Obama too.
I had a short circuit. I didn't want to say that, but I had a short circuit, and I was like, "What's her name? Mashallah?" I didn't want to say that out loud.
Marshmallow Obama. What? I can't see.
Jesus Christ.
I can't see any of the instruments. That's horse shit.
I'm owning. I'm actually owning.
I fucking blew it.
Corey fucked me. I'm sending him to hell.
I know! This dude's like, I can't see. We can't fucking hear, bro!
Bro, I didn't miss any, but I didn't get first. I didn't miss any. Fuck you. Eat my ass, Joe. Joe Obama's wife.
Please.
You named 5 women in the speed that I did. No, you've already fucking failed because now you've given yourself too much time to think about it. I was already done.
Who's still here? It's just me and Corey?
No, I'm here.
And Ryan.
I'm here too.
It's a final ride. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna fucking kill this
Is this
one.
the moles again?
I haven't done this one yet.
It's kind of not moles. It's mole-esque.
watching you do this, I was like, I would fucking crush this. But now I'm gonna do bad and like feel terrible.
All right, motherfucker. I guess I'll go kill myself.
As long as I can't hear your
That's
fucking
5.
controller.
We gotta save some for next week, man.
Yeah, we're over budget.
What the fuck? What? My controller's not working? Oh no.
It's over.
Bye, Justin.
Holy fuck.
Justin is so far in the lead. Oh, Joe!
The fucking power up. The power up cooked me. Oh, and I had like a perfect
Jeez.
game.
Okay,
Oh my god, I suck at this.
The fucking nitro. But I ignore power ups. I gotta stop ignoring them.
Oh my
Because
god,
they
I
can
suck
just do that.
so bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy cow.
Ryan, what happened?
I just gave up, to be honest with you.
Oh my god, if you get alpha rhythm, you're just fucked.
Yeah. I always get confused when I fell out of perfects. Because it never felt like I did, but I
We're playing
must
this
have.
again on Friday, right, Ryan?
Yeah, we could for sure. I mean, it's better. Don't
What about
quote me on this.
what
It's
about
better than
Among
the new
Us?
Jackbox.
I'm down to play Jackbox. It's just no one ever fucking plays it.
I will not be here the next 2 Fridays.
There it is.
There we go.
I'm casting some shit, man.
Okay.
He's
Oh,
casting
fucking
some
spells?
Yeah. Hexes, curses.
Oh man. Good games though.
Hey,
good games.
good games.
Later.
Thanks, bud.
Bye.
They both said spells. Had a good time. Let's go eat some lunch. Let's get some shoes. NL isn't pregnant, but he never fails to deliver. That's the damn truth, man. That's the damn truth. Did you say new shoes? I got new Peloton shoes today. That's probably why my output was so goated. I mean, I don't want to show you my old Peloton shoes. All I'm going to say is that I'd been using them for long enough that both shoes had worn through the big toe. So my big toe was sticking out of both toes. And it had been like that for 6 months. Yes, like a cartoon hobo. That is correct. You have it exactly right. What took so long? I'm fucking low maintenance, bro. Reed lazy. Even Kip Casper's firing shots now. It's crazy. Did you see this tweet from Smallant? This is making me laugh. Right after I went full-time on content creation like 3 years ago, I received this message from an acquaintance, and I've thought about it at least once a week ever since. Here's the message. In my experience as a viewer of all things Twitch, there's 3 main pillars of why people watch what they watch. Talent or knowledge, entertainment, and attractiveness/aesthetic. Ninja had all of these and was thus extremely successful. You've definitely got the talent and entertainment factor down. Holy dude. What did he say fuck me for? That's crazy. That's like the rudest message I've ever seen in my life, man. Oh my God. That's crazy. Yo, Lion Jerk got approved? Not by me, motherfucker. I'll see you tomorrow. Later.
It was so funny. I'm pretty sure Ryan told you guys the story, but yesterday when we went trick or treating for an hour, everyone thought I was Ryan's son or something like that. Right? Everyone was like, oh, but how about that guy? How about the green eyeball guy? Doesn't he want a candy? And then Ryan went, oh, that's my wife. Bro, dude. But it wasn't just once. It was like 3 times. Like, oh, but how about that guy? Doesn't he want a candy? And Ryan have to say like, oh, that's my wife. I have to say, I'm with them. I'm his wife. I'm his wife. Should have just gone the candy. No thanks. And then Ryan got, the snack size what's it called? Rice crisp? Crispy rice? Something like that. And then Ryan said, yo, my favorite snack. And then he ate it. I said, whoa, talking about dad tax. You're taking it from her? And then Ryan said, she wouldn't like it. And then he just munch. I mean, how much Luna's Halloween candy does she eat? Well, it's not about the amount of that she can consume. She only got 1 bag of crispy rice cracker or whatever it's called. And then Ryan said she wouldn't like it. Nah, she wouldn't like it. And then he ate it. When I was little, I would still have candy left. Dude, I realized my neighborhood sucks balls. And I realized that my childhood neighbor was actually an amazing neighborhood. Like, my childhood neighborhood wasn't anything special at all. It was just like super normal. But during Halloween, it popped off. Everyone decorated, everyone like dressed up. Even the people who are giving out candies in the house, like they all dressed up and like play spooky music out in the stereo and stuff. Like, it was like legit party moment. It was so cool, right? So young Kate thought that's how Halloween is everywhere. And then when we moved to this new neighborhood, and I thought it was gonna be like that now that we're in suburb. Nah, dude, they all suck. We got just bunch of people just handing out, like, they don't even decorate the house. It was just like 1 pumpkin sitting out, and then they go, here's 1 snack size Kit Kat bar. No, like, they didn't even dress up, like, they're not blasting Halloween music, like, no kids are just rows of kids trick-or-treating, like, they're just, I said to Ryan, like, our neighborhood sucks, and then we were done by, like, it took us 1 hour, but legit, I think we went to less than 10 houses, just because Luna is small, and she gets distracted with pumpkins and stuff, and she wasn't, like, her purpose wasn't to, like, let's go to all the houses so I can get a lot of snacks. I don't know how to describe herself. She's very humble. Like, after we went 8 houses, which took us about 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and then she looked at her pumpkin, like the little basket, and then she said, that's enough. That's enough, Daddy. That's enough, Mommy. I have enough snacks for myself. I want to go back home. And I said, really? We've been out for like 40 minutes. You don't want to go around? Like, we didn't even go around the whole block. Like, we just went half a block. Are you sure? And she said, yeah, I don't need any more. I have enough. I was like, what the heck, dude? This is crazy. She's 3. So we just went back home. We were like, are you sure? Are you sure? Like, you had it enough? Don't you want to go trick-or-treating more? Are you sure? And she's like, nope, I don't need no more. I have enough. And then when we came back, she said, how many snacks can I have? And I said, 3. And she picked full 3 sizes of chocolate bars. And Ryan said, all right, good try, but not like that. So we just gave her, like a snack size chocolate bar and the Sour Patch Kids, and I think it was just something else. And then she ate those 3. And I'm sure every other kid would say, I want more. I want more. But she said, okay, that's good. And then Ryan's mom said, she was warning us that we might have thousands of kids coming to our door. And I was like, what? Thousands of kids? I don't think we have thousands of candy. And I was a little scared. I thought I'd have to buy more, but I just, if we run out of candy, it is what it is. But then legit, I counted 35 kids. And out of 35, 10 of them was in one group. And they, 10 boys, I would say, they were 14 or 15 years old, knocked on my door, said trick or treat, all 10 of them, and then I gave them, and they just rotated and then took all the snacks, but it was all into their backpacks, no costumes, no nothing, and I was like, you fucking suck. And then that's one of the boys say, are you Japanese? Konnichiwa, arigato. And I was like, I wanted to punch the dude. Oh my god.
You keep me singing that I'm singing so loud. You keep me singing with the rest of the crowd. Don't bring me down. No, 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 no. You keep me busting all kinds of ghosts. You got me busting the ghost that's the most. Don't bust those ghosts. Okay, that's Ghostbusters.